stage. Remember, at one point, Reggae was rumored to be in the running as the next Bond. So here's the big question. Did being around Pierce reignite that dream?
He's got an immense sense of fun, Pierce. Really, really generous with his time, really generous with his energy.
Is that a conversation you'd ever even entertain, especially now that it's under new ownership?
It's not something I thought about very much. I'm a bit of a racehorse, like focusing intensely on what's in front of me, and then I go back to the stable and go to sleep.
I think we should nominate Reggae. I would vote for it 100%.
Bond girl Naomi Harris is starring with both guys in a different star-studded spy thriller alongside Michael Fassbender and a brunette, Cate Blanchett, who's also a Pierce fan.
Knee-sweatingly good. But he just comes in and he nails it. And we were so lucky that he could do it because he was making a boxing movie up north in England. And I actually didn't recognize him.
What did you do?
The Steven Soderbergh-directed film in theaters now is like Mr. and Mrs. Smith meets True Lies. Kate and Michael play married intelligence agents, but Kate is suspected of betraying the nation.
I would do anything for you.
Would you?
Yes.
Working alongside a significant other. Good idea, bad idea?
From my own experience, with Alicia, I think it's great because you understand what it's about and all the different facets that come with it.
You see, this isn't normal.
Reggae and Naomi, along with Tom Burke and Marisa Abella, also play coupled-up colleagues, but would he ever resurrect his Bridgerton romance?
I am yours, Daphne. I have always been yours.
Is there a chance in hell that you'd just come back for a cameo to close out that character?
I think it's one of those where I'm very happy to support everyone who's in the show. Everyone's finding fantastic success, both with the show and their personal projects. I'm just super happy to see that.
Still ahead.
So pick me. Choose me.
Ellen Pompeo reveals the Grey's Anatomy secret that kept the show on the air for 20 years.
Getting there is one thing and staying there is another.
Then,
that's just where it was always headed.
It's official. Ted Lasso is a go for season 4, and why you can believe Jason Sudeikis will star. And Yellow Jacket star spilled the ET.
They're going to kill everybody.
Who will make it out of the show alive?
This is a question that I would ask.
Yes.
Closed captioning provided by...
Is there season 4? Is it in the works?
That's what we're writing. We're writing season 4 now.
Yeah!
Campaign's better. Darn tootin', Vladimir Putin.
We believed, and now it's official. Ted Lasso is coming back. Jason Sudeikis was on the New Heights podcast and shared a little bit about the storyline.
Ted's coaching, they're a women's team. So
that's happening. That's his team.
Yeah.
That's what?
There you go.
Is he coming back to the States, or am I asking too many questions?
He was back in the States.
Am I asking too many questions? But
we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
And it's only because I don't know.
As for who's returning from the OG cast, so far we know Hannah Waddingham and Brett Goldstein are confirmed. Yeah, I'm totally there.
People say, like, oh, you can have too much of a good thing. And I was like, I don't know if that's true.
I just know that I love playing Jamie and I love the show. Jamie, talk.
I mean, that series was just magic. Totally. I'd love to play Kaylee again.
Keep calm and get fired up!
All right, moving on to the new true crime series that pulled Ellen Pompeo away from Grey's Anatomy. Our Denny Directo was with the cast of Good American Family.
How challenging was it for you to turn off Meredith Grey and step into Christine?
It was challenging to do, but not challenging to step away from Meredith.
Yeah.
I've been dying to find something that was such a turn. The photo isn't her. She stole someone's identity. I don't know what's going on. How old are you?
I feel like it was probably a dream role for you.
A dream and a nightmare.
I bet.
No, yeah, there's a lot. It was scary. It's scary stuff. I don't think she's a little girl.
The 8-part Hulu series is inspired by the disturbing true story of Natalia Grace.
Do I look like a monster to you?
Ellen and Mark Duplass play the adoptive parents who believe they were duped by a dangerous adult with dwarfism pretending to be a child. 27-year-old Imogen Faith Reed portrays Natalia in her first leading role.
Imogen was cast before I was. We stayed on the phone for 2 or 3 hours. Wow. We just got along so well. She really sealed the deal for me.
Yeah, I loved Ellen straight off the bat. but he said, you know, you and I have to do some really tough scenes. And I said, it's fine, we can cry in the restroom, you know, when it's, you know, between takes.
This is not the rip from the headline story
I agree.
that I saw in the tabloids and in the documentary. This is something way more nuanced.
I mean, as a mom of 3, how difficult was it for you to tap into those kind of like moments of friction and tension and abuse, really?
I put my foot down a couple times on some things. I was like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. That feels a bit too far.
The first 2 episodes drop Wednesday, just 1 week before the 20-year anniversary of Grey's Anatomy.
I love Shondaland. I don't think anybody foresaw the fans being this passionate. The original cast, we all did such strong work and gripped people. Getting there is one thing and staying there is another. So I think we're all pretty grateful.
Now to the fierce females of Yellow Jackets, leaving no crumbs in this ET exclusive.
Hi, we're the cast of Yellow Jackets, and we're spilling the
Melanie, I have a question for you.
Oh, yeah?
Well, we know that Yellow Jackets has some passionate fans. What's maybe been both the craziest theory you've heard?
My favorite thing to see on the internet is when people sort of speculate about who might be cast as, like, who could be adult, like, so-and-so. I think it would be nice to see adult Akila.
Are you in my dream?
I would go like Regina King or something like that.
Gabrielle Union.
Gabrielle Union. I was thinking her as well.
Energetically, she has a lot of the same warmth and kindness.
I agree.
Yeah.
Lauren, are we low-key happy? We don't have to film any of those rough scenes, especially the cannibalism ones.
It's their time.
It is their time.
And it's our time.
To be on a soundstage.
Who here is the most confident they're going to make it to the end of the series alive?
Lord. They're going to kill everybody.
No spoilers here, but after today's episode, the season 3 body count has hit 2. As for who else could meet the same fate, tune in to Yellow Jackets Fridays on Paramount Plus with Showtime.
I'm giving you 15 seconds on the clock. Get the fans excited and tease the rest of season 3.
There it is.
It gets very crazy. You don't want to miss it. It's very dramatic. The end.
Coming up, it is fantastic. Fridays just got freakier. Your wild first look at Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan's new Switch Up.